Hey you guys, this is Jess with Sourceful Journey, back with another video. Can't get these curls to lay down for nothing. So you guys might see me kind of messing with my hair a little bit here and there throughout the video, but don't pay any attention to it. It's just me trying to make sure I keep them in order. So yeah, I'm gonna do a quick video with you guys. Just really more so, I guess focusing on the topic of how sometimes people like to think that they know how to play the game until they run across a real one and realize that you are in fact the game. So just trying to think of how I was gonna word that for you guys. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and just jump right in. I've been hearing so many different phrases nowadays. Some would say, I guess, play with your top. I've heard that. Or, mistaking one's kindness for weakness, which is more of a traditional, more of a typical one I used to hear and using myself. Or just really simply put, just playing mind games with you. It's kind of interesting because even being one who tends to know how to play along to get along, which is another phrase, oftentimes people can mistake that as a sign of weakness because they don't know what to expect, especially when you're one who really comes off as predictably unpredictable. If you guys recall, I did talk about this in a previous video about continuing to be predictably unpredictable, and how that truly has in fact worked in my favor for quite some time, but it continues to do so, actually. I honestly believe that when it comes down to it, you want to give individuals enough rope to hang themselves, just kind of play the part, go along with it until enough is enough, and then, that's just that. I find that, sadly enough, when people walk into those type of scenarios, those traps, one has to think to themselves, like, who could have caused that? Who's to blame for it? Well, in fact, it's you, my friend, because the fact that you thought you could play with someone's top, if you will, or you thought you could, in a sense, pull a quick one on someone just because of your own ill intentions, only to realize that at the end of the game, you're not going to be the one to end up with the checkmate. It's going to be the individual who has chosen to be predictably unpredictable. I say all this to say, this is why it helps to be one that is pious, one that tends to, treat people the way you want to be treated, and to do it with some dignity, with some heart, never trying to get over on someone or pull a quick one, because at the end of the day, the way I look at it, karma is definitely real and it does not lose an address. I think it's interesting because I find that a lot of the videos that I posted, it seems to all correlate with what I'm talking with you guys right now in terms of this video. That's why it pays to be nice, to play nice, if you will, and have good intentions behind it, and understand what's meant for you will be for you, and no one can take that from you. What are you guys' thoughts about that? When it comes to, I guess you could say, those individuals who push you enough to have to reveal your hand, when you have to reveal that in all actuality, that you are, in fact, the game in this thing. Again, whose fault is that? Does it fall on the individual who ends up with the checkmate? Or is it the individual who really just felt the need to kind of push the envelope just to see what they can gain from it on the opposite side? I would love to hear what you guys think. Definitely leave your comments in the comment section below, or continue to message me on my other platforms. Consultations are still open, so if it is something that is of interest to you, definitely take advantage. Of course, with the holiday coming up this week, the 4th of July, I will not be holding consultations on that day, of course, but you can definitely take advantage of the other days. reach out to me on the other platforms, send me your details, and we can then schedule it from there. Or you can do so on the website. But yeah, other than that, as always, I am Ducky, sending you guys with love and light, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, you guys.